MANUTD At Brighton 1. I'm here with a Chelsea fan, Alan. Alan, what did you think of the game so far as a football fan? And tell me how your season as a Chelsea fan, despite the two teams going to meet in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, as a neutral, I would say Manchester United is going through the same thing that Chelsea is going through. You need to rebuild. There's a lot of players that need to leave Manchester United. I'm talking Fred, I'm talking McTominay, the midfield. You need a new forward. There's a lot of rebuilding. Granted, we're not in the same position as Manchester United. We're worse off table-wise and results-wise. But we're going through the same thing. We need a restructure, right? And Manchester United needs a restructure. Ten Hag, great coach. Great coach. I respect Ten Hag. But I will say, this squad, this Manchester United squad, is not winning anything. Carabao Cup, okay, fine. But what does it say if Brighton came back on a revenge mission and still beat you again? Okay, nice to have, but Manchester United, you need a strong rebuild. You need to get rid of Harry Maguire. Why is Harry Maguire still at that club?
Well,
Why is Harry Maguire still starting?
These are the things that have to be redressed in the summer to be offloaded.
There's a lot of rebuilding that needs to happen at Manchester United to make them what they need to be. And top four, I would say honestly, you're lucky, very lucky to be finishing top four this season above Liverpool, even then. But this is a horrible squad. Rashford, he's going to be hopefully better next year, but Martial, not it. Martial, not it. Fred, not it. McTominay, not it.
Right. So
Harry Maguire, not it. Casemiro is only going to save you for one more season. You know, he's going to leave soon. Because you have to think about the future. What happens if Casemiro is not playing? Who's their replacement? How bad of a team is Manchester United when Casemiro is not there? The levels in the drop off is huge. It's huge when Casemiro is not there.
This whole ownership would need to change a lot of things. A lot of players, we all know a lot of players will be shipped out. We know that. It is going forward. So as it stands, we're just trying to get to the end of the season, top four, even win an additional trophy if it is what it is. It is what, as you said earlier, there is a transition. There is a transition. We all know that. We are. This is Ten Hag's first season, and he has done a great job in his first season. It's only been at 7 months. We've got a trophy. We could beat City. We just see it's one game against City in the FA Cup final. We just see how that goes. We just want to win. Get to top four.
Question.
That's it.
All things considered, is this a successful season for Manchester United?
If we win another trophy and top four, a great season.
No. You're not beating Manchester City.
You don't know that, mate.
We don't know that.
You don't know that. It's one game. It's one game.
So, okay, you're saying you beat Manchester City in the FA Cup final. Yeah. Is this a successful season?
2 trophies and a top four, great season, mate.
Yeah?
Yes. Why would you not be aggressive with 2 trophies and a top four for Champions League? That's a fantastic for a manager who's been there for 7 months. Come on. Ole was there 2.5 years, didn't win a trophy.
Considering
you don't get a trophy for coming second. That's why I keep telling Arsenal fans, you don't get a trophy for coming second. That's not, you have to be, to win, you have to win something to be a winner. You don't get a trophy for coming second. No one remembers who comes second.
Are you beating Manchester City in the FA Cup final?
We would love to, and we can. It can be done. It's not impossible.
With this squad?
It can be.
With this squad?
We don't know who's going to play. Verona will be back in 2 weeks, bro. So we have to be optimistic. And I'm going to say this, as my viewers will know this. FA Cup final is one game. And we've seen over the years there have been so many upsets. So they might have a great squad. It might be a day they don't score the chances. It takes one goal to decide games. So even can go to penalties. We don't know. Till that day, it is what it is. As for Chelsea, I want you to tell me what's going on in your team, mate.
Chelsea, we are in what's called, you can call it a decline.
You spent so much money.
Yeah, well, we've had a change of ownership. We fired Tuchel 3 weeks into the season. We've had a squad that is not necessarily gelling well together with the new signings, and it's not surprising. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not surprising that we're this bad. It's crazy that we're 12th, but let's look at it holistically. Holistically, it makes sense that we're struggling this bad. New change of ownership. We just got sanctioned 2 years ago. Don't forget. new squad. A manager that was way out of his depth with Graham Potter, trying to manage his team way out of his depth. And it's not surprising, but as a Chelsea fan, we have the youth, we have young players in the squad. I think next season we get a right back, we get a striker. We need a striker, we need a number 9, and we need a replacement for the midfield. And I think in general,
yeah, that's all good. Do you think you're gonna finish about 12 currently with the games coming up? Where Arsenal defending against
what is today? Today's May 4th.
Right. The defending, I saw the defending against Arsenal. That was ridiculous. But it is what it is. And
on 39 points.
Can you go further than 12? Can you go further than 12? Do you believe you could go to 10th?
Yes.
Okay.
We have Manchester United, City, I think, coming up. We have a tough run in the games. And let me say something about Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard is not a great manager. We understand that. His first season at Chelsea was a miracle. What he did with that squad, the young players, during a transfer ban at that, he did very well. But Frank Lampard is not a great manager. He's there for the morale, for the support. This is a club legend who was supposed to bring morale and uplift the squad. And he's lost every single game he's managed since he became Chelsea manager.
Thank you.
But, can we get over 39 points? Yes. We have one win in us. And you know what? This season is a write-off. It's fine. Because come next season, bring Pochettino in. You see what Pochettino did with Dele Alli. You see what Pochettino did, took Tottenham, a team like Tottenham, to the Champions League finals. If you can take Tottenham to a Champions League final, you can do anything.
All right. Well, you guys have heard it from the Chelsea fan. You've heard it from Alan, the Chelsea perspective on today's game as a neutral and the problems that Chelsea are going through, and his hope and belief that they could at least get higher than 12. All of us, thank you very much. We'll see you on the next side. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.